Hi friends! Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Peter. I go by Dr. Disney here on YouTube. And today I have my good friend...
DayleSong, real vocal coach.
And musical theater coach.
And
today we're going to be reacting to something that has been requested here on the channel. We do a bunch of music and movie reactions here based on y'all's requests. And a lot of you have requested an Aurora reaction, who we love. We've done a bunch of reactions. You can check out our whole playlist to Aurora reactions down below and in the I button somewhere here. But today we're going to be reacting to...
God is a Woman.
Who originally sang it?
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande.
It lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman.
So we just listened to Ariana Grande's version of God is a Woman, and now we're going to listen to Aurora's version. I have already listened to this many months ago, almost a year ago, I think, when I first got into my Aurora binge, and you have not.
No, I have not heard her cover.
So you're in for a treat, I must say. And I think after this, maybe we'll do my first introduction to Aurora, which was through Frozen, and she did an Into the Unknown cover.
Oh, nice.
So without further ado, if you like this video, please make sure to
like, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications,
ding,
and share the video too.
Awesome.
It's how I move you, you love it how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you believe God is a woman. Feel it after midnight, a feeling that you can't fight, my one. It lingers when we're done, you believe God is a woman.
These are the same musicians who are with her in other sets.
Have it any way you like. Na, 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 na. Ain't nobody else can relate. Boy, I like that you ain't afraid. Baby, lay me down and let's pray. Na, 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 na. And I can be anything you told me not to be. When you try to come for me, I keep on flourishing. And it sees the universe when I'm in this company. It's all in me, all in me.
Funky.
Funky, but I love how smooth her voice is here. Sometimes she's singing, much more bolder or less of the core of her voice. Here she's singing with the core of her voice, but it's also very smooth. It's legato, everything's smooth, linked together, and it's a beautiful sound. It's just such an attractive sound in her voice to begin with.
Yeah, and I feel she almost reinvented the song already, giving it new meaning with how she's singing it. These are the same artists who are with her, who are the guitarist, the percussionist, and the other
backup singer.
The backup singer from the other stuff we've seen her in. And the other comment I want to say is, I heard was asked to do this on the spot. There's this thing that they do, I think in NRK or in some of these studio sessions, where they just bring an artist in, tell them to pick a song and rework it for their own team.
On the spot?
On the spot.
Or like given a short amount of time?
In like an hour. They get an hour to work on it. So if you look at the vocalist, the backup vocalist, and even Aurora, they have papers with them. It looks like she worked on it and they're both singing the new harmonies or something that they worked on. That's, I think, what one of the commenters wrote down below. So if you all know any more about this, please let us know.
Love it how I move you, you love it how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you believe God is a woman. Feel it after midnight, a feeling that you can't fight, my one. And lingers when we're done, you believe God is a woman.
So that was interesting to me. First of all, she had in the first phrase that ended, God is a woman, reminded me of the gesture certainly is something she uses often
in her other songs.
Yeah. But it's not just that it's the gesture, there's usually a primal quality. The percussionist is central to her music. If you listen,
she's a dancer.
She's a dancer, yeah.
She feels the rhythm.
But the drum and the way the drum is used in particular, there's a aboriginal quality, something very rudimentary in just bum 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 bum. It's not a sophisticated sound. That's the word I was trying to find. Yeah, it's not sophisticated. It's just as primitive as it gets, primal as it gets. And I don't know, I've heard that in Scandinavian folk music as well as other cultures, African in particular. Many African cultures have a really strong drum beat, and she dresses in a way that's a little
I was
bit...
gonna say that.
Yeah.
She dresses like she's from a tribe of sorts.
Uh-huh.
And I was also looking, as she raises her arms, as she's doing these things, you can catch her midriff. And I'm like, is she even in Norway? Like, is it supposed to be freezing? And when she was in the Nidarosdomen concert, she's just like, she's always just so free with what she's wearing. I'm like, I would be in sweaters all the time.
I guess I don't know when that was recorded. It came out for Christmas, but it might have been recorded in July. So
that's true.
We really don't know.
She's also in a studio here, so they might have. I hope they have the heat on,
I
or else
hope
she
they-
has hyperthyroidism. She just heats up.
No, not her. Anyway, I wanted to point that out. And then the second time that came back, God is a woman. It was, entering much more softly and then into a softer piano part. It was just good that especially if this were a on-the-fly kind of, let's figure this song out and perform it, it's very smart. That, every single moment is a different... I'm sure the next time she would perform it, it would come out even differently.
Sure.
Because she's so in the moment of what she's doing.
And I kind of like the fact that I wonder, did she choose this song? Was it chosen for her? Because it's kind of cool when you hear artists singing other artists' songs. And Ariana and her, I'm sure, would really hit it off.
If they haven't already, I don't know if they've ever met.
Yeah. And also her hair. Like, what a statement. I wonder if she chooses that cut, if it was chosen for her. It almost looks like, the classic 4-year-old bowl cut that you get when you're like a child. And I think that's part of her charm.
They also call it a Dutch boy cut. Again,
a Dutch boy.
It's very Northern European.
Yeah. So much personality.
And
even the eye makeup, too.
Tell you all the things you should know. So baby, take my hand, save your soul. We can make it last, take it slow. Na 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 na. It can be.
I just have to comment about the na. That's the part where Ariana speaks really quickly, almost like rappy. She says, and I can be all the things you tell me not to be, and I can be all the things you tell me not to be. And she goes, and na. She's like, I only have an hour.
Yeah.
Not worth my time. And even here, we can make it last, take it slow. It's different than Ariana's, and you hear, we can make it last. It's about the relationship. You get that communication of
the overall tone is different. And Ariana's, first of all, it's grand video. I mean,
she is Ariana Grande.
Yeah,
she is grande.
She is grande. I didn't do it on purpose, but the video itself is huge.
Yeah.
It's so outlandish and so many colors and different.
It's almost an anthem
images.
song for like women's empowerment.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. There's so much imagery, and so it's overloaded with imagery in that video in a good way. It's a wonderful video. And here it's just she brings it down to such simplicity as she loves to do with her song.
This is the skeleton of the song.
I wouldn't say she pares it down. I would say she simplifies it. She makes it more of a folk song. She makes it more of a personal journey.
Versus Ariana's is the anthem.
An anthem for, whole community, sure.
Everything you told me not to be. When I try to conform, I keep on flourishing. And it sees the universe when I'm in his company. It's all in me, all in me. Love it how I move you. You love it how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you believe God is a woman. Feel it after midnight, a feeling that I can't fight, my one. It lingers when we're done, you believe God is a woman.
Oh, I thought she made that sound.
Oh.
God is woman. 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 God is woman.
Oh! And she's like, yeah, I'm done. Do you see that face? She finished. It was
Woman, God is a woman. God is a woman.
and then the shutdown. I'm done.
I'm done.
I was sweaty.
I was sweaty. That's a quote from the Nita Rostam concert.
But you're right. The punchiness of, that she gives here is different than Ariana's punchiness, because here it's punchy of a solo story.
Mhm.
I am that woman.
I am that woman. That's what I got too. But not that I am holier than thou. It's just that I am powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I am woman, hear me roar. I am powerful.
Versus Ariana's is we are women.
But I also got a very different reason for God being a woman in this than in Ariana's. And Ariana had a lot to do with power, and there were a lot of innuendos towards sexual power. In this, Aurora is just claiming power, claiming a rightful place
To exist. For love.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. It is a very different take, and it's interesting how you could take the same words, with that take away the imagery, and just tell a different story.
Mm-hmm. I think she really hits it home with the final note. God is a woman. After all that kind of repetition, and you feel her hands, and you see her reaching low, she ends it with God is a woman. And it's almost inquisitive, a question mark.
Yeah, it's like inquisitive.
Yeah.
It's almost inquisitive. I got more so that a woman doesn't have to have, masculine warrior power in order to be powerful. A woman can be mysterious. Woman can be feminine, and that's powerful. You don't have to change who you are or change. Power doesn't have to be this bangy.
God is a woman, and then it comes. God is a woman.
Yeah.
Welcome to my studio.
Yeah. So I like it. There's a lot of messaging in just the interpretation.
Yeah. That's Aurora. See how exciting it is?
She is.
To just see one of my biggest things, and I love listening to covers. And that's what the biggest video on my channel is, a cover of a Disney song, Speechless, Gam Wishayani from Thailand. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. She sang Speechless.
Thailand, yes.
Her last name. She actually commented on the video, and she said, thank you for reacting to it. She's so sweet. Yeah.
Wow.
And she plays the Thai version of Elsa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she sang Speechless, which is from Aladdin. It was a big thing, and I realized I love listening to covers because of the artist's reinterpretation of the same things I hold near and dear. And this is great, and so I'm glad you enjoy it.
Very much. What are you wearing?
Oh, what am I wearing? I'm wearing merchandise. We worked. What are you wearing?
I'm also wearing merchandise.
We worked really hard, and we came up with merchandise for you all, as well as mugs. This is Dale's. You can find all this down below in the prescription box, as I would say on my channel, the description. This is Dale's. It's musical staffs in
clefs in the shape of a heart.
In the shape of a heart.
With a musical staff
going
through.
And on the back it says, "Keep music in your heart." By DayleSong.
Which is what I quote at the end of the videos I do. And this is Dr. Disney's mug, which is something he often says.
Hello?
Hello? Which is sort of
like when everything crashes down.
Yeah, usually. And then, or just when something doesn't make sense. And then it's now slowly becoming, what? And they mean the same thing. And on the back, there's a beautiful little logo of Dr. Disney,
which is also on the bottom of the shirt here.
Yeah.
And then Dale's is also this beautiful design. It looks like a heart. It's coming across really nicely on the video as well. Yeah. And on the back, it also says, "Keep music in your heart. Keep music in your heart." There we go. There it is. So if you would like to be a part of the community, you can check those out down below. As well as we have a Discord now, which is just a chat thread that you can talk to us offline. So it's not just on YouTube. And there's wonderful people there. All that's down below. And links to our other videos. More coming soon. Please let us know what you would like us to react to. You all have such amazing recommendations, this being one of them. And
as always,
be safe, be strong, be swag. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next video.
And good health to you and yours. Stay safe during this time, and keep music in your hearts.
Bye!